Assalamualaikum viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we will discuss the three species Tenia solium and Tenia saginatum, Diphyllobothrium latum and Echinococcus granulosus. So first starting with the Tenia species, you can see in this picture that the tents, these represents Tenia, and Tenia solium is represented by the sun, and sun means for the solium, so this is the Tenia solium, and the saggy tent, it represents the Tenia saginatum. And you can see that the cow is under this tent, means for the Tenia saginatum cow is the intermediate host, and for the Tenia solium pig is the intermediate host. And you can see in this tent the hooks are present. These hooks remind us that the hooks on the proglotted heads of the Tenia solium is present. Now in this picture, this area, you can see that there is a cow or pigs on carousel, which shows that the Tenia solium causes the neurocysticercosis, and this spreads through the Tenia eggs. ह्यूमंस जो हैं वो अंडर कुक्ड पोर्क खा लेते हैं, जिसकी वजह से जो लार्वा है दैट अटैच टू द इंटेस्टाइन, अडल्ट फॉर्म डेवलप्स, द एग्स आर रिलीज्ड इन द फीसिस. पिग्स जो है वो इनको इंजेस्ट कर लेते हैं, और जो सिस्टिसर्कोसिस है दैट डेवलप्स इन द पिग्स मसल. फिर जो ह्यूमंस है दे इंजेस्ट द एग्स फ्रॉम द फीकली कंटामिनेटेड वाटर और द फूड. लार्वा जो है वो माइग्रेट कर जाता है इनटू द ब्रेन, आई, स्किन एंड द मसल्स. There it causes the neurocysticercosis. As you can see in this poop water, eggs are present, so this is transmitted through the eggs. And here you can see that a girl is laying on the cheese table and the cheese is placed on her head. This reminds us that on the MRI, neurocysticercosis looks like a Swiss cheese, and this lesion is mainly found in the farmers and the immigrants. So for the treatment, it is parasequental, which is reminding from this prodzils. This reminds us that the treatment for Tenia solium and the saginatum is a praziquantal, but the neurocysticercosis is treated with albendazole. Albendazole is remind from this circus type man and holding this circus. It reminds us that the albendazole is the treatment for the neurocysticercosis. Now coming towards the next species, that is Diphyllobothrium latum. This is basically the fish tapeworm, and it causes the diarrhea and megaloblastic anemia. So it can be remind from this man. This man is running towards the bathroom. So bothrum is for a bathroom. So this causes the watery diarrhea, and it is associated with vitamin B12 deficiency. So that can be remembered from this cobalt shooter. So cobalamin, and it causing the various blasts. So it causes the megaloblastic anemia. And this guy, you can see that this is leaving the bathroom. So this reminds us, इसके पीछे अगर आप लोग देखें तो ये largest tapeworm है. This is largest tapeworm, up to 10 feet long. And here you can see that a stool water is present where eggs are found. Various eggs are found. This reminds us that on the microscopy proglotted segments are seen. And treatment for this is also praziquantal and nicotinamide. Praziquantal is, remember that this man is eating the praziquant, so this remembers from praziquantal, and this is written as nickel. On the bathroom door there is written as nickel, so this is remembered from the nicotinamide. Now coming towards the third species, that is echinococcus granulosus. This is basically the sheep tapeworm. Dogs are the definitive host and sheep is the intermediate host. Humans are the accidental dead end host. So you can see here that the dog is basically drawn, but its leather is basically of the sheep. So sheep are its intermediate host, and dog here it is the definitive host. Transmission to the humans is via the dog feces, causing the hiated cysts. So on the back side of this dog you can see that the stools are found. So this is basically reminds us the transmission, and they also causes the eggshell calcification in the liver on the CT. This reminds us from this trophy which is basically the golden brown, and here the egg type calcification is present. So this reminds us that eggshell calcification is caused. And when these cyst ruptures, hiated cysts, they can cause an anaphylactic reaction, which is remembered from this guy, this one, which is removing the ribbon from the second host, and it is basically the reddish skin coloration. So this reminds us that it causes the anaphylactic reaction. लिवर के अंदर जब सिस्ट होगा तो इट कॉजेज द हेपेटोमेगेली एंड द जॉन्डिस. लंग के अंदर अगर सिस्ट होगा तो हमारे पास कॉज करेगा कफ एंड द हेमोप्टिसिस. ब्रेन के अंदर सिस्ट होगा तो इट कॉजेज द हेडेक एंड द न्यूरोलॉजिकल साइंस. एंड अल्टीमेटली जब सिस्ट रप्चर हो जाएगा तो इट कॉजेज द फैटल एनाफाइलेक्सिस. एंड नाउ almost this is complete, and this guy, you can see this picture, it is the basically eosinophilic short kid. So जब हम इसकी डायग्नोसिस करेंगे या माइक्रोस्कोपी करेंगे इकाइनोकोसिस ग्रेनुलोसिस की, तो हमारे पास इजनोफीलिया शो होगा या इजनोफीलिया प्रेजेंट होगा. एंड इसके लिए भी जो हमारे पास ट्रीटमेंट है दैट इज़ अल्बेंडाजोल एंड सर्जिकल रिमूवल करते हैं. सर्जिकल रिमूवल से पहले हम कोलोसिडल एजेंट जो है वो इंजेक्ट करते हैं ताकि हमारे पास जो स्प्रेड है वो ना हो सके. हाउ डू वी प्रिवेंट इट? डू नॉट फीड द इन्फेक्टेड शीप्स टू द ऑर्गन्स. डॉग की पॉपुलेशन को कंट्रोल करते हैं एंड डिवॉर्मिंग अलॉन्ग विद proper disposal of the animal carcasses. So here ends the 3 species of the cystodes: Tenia, Diphyllobothrium latum, and the echinococcus granulosus. Hope you like the video. Like, subscribe and share with your friends. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.